In real estate and architecture, feasibility and site analyses can cost hundreds if not thousands of dollars and take days or weeks of research. At Atria, we've just went ahead and changed the entire game. Hi, I'm Khalil, co-founder at Atria, and we've just launched automated feasibility and site analysis reports for any jurisdiction and address across the entire United States. Atria can generate comprehensive feasibility reports for any US address in under 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and see how. From over here, from our website, I'm going to go ahead and navigate to my project dashboard, or I can simply just click Get Started here. Once I click Get Started, I'm going to go ahead and go to our site analysis starter, and then I'm going to input my project address. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use a New Orleans parcel that was actually worked on in the past by the Atria team. This is 3022 New Orleans Street. I'm going to go ahead and click Continue here, and then we're going to go ahead and say New Construction of an Office. And we're assuming here that we don't really know anything at all about the site. We know that it is available and for sale as a parcel, and or we are an architect and our owner or developer that we're working with has asked us to scope out the site. Generate report. I'm going to get taken to our report dashboard here. And so while that is generating in the background, you can see that our site agent going through and analyzing, geocoding that address, analyzing the geospatial service URLs and layers, and finding everything, including all the features around the climate, flood zones, zoning, base zoning, grabbing the zoning code of that jurisdiction, as well as any interim zoning or overlay layers as well. And once it goes through and does that, it will take about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll email you as soon as that report is ready. We can go ahead and see this report generated. And so we'll let that run in the background for a minute. We'll get that email when it comes back up. And we're in our little dashboard here where we can kind of see our previous reports as well as the current report generating right now. All right, and over here you can see I just received an email from Atria saying that my feasibility report for 3022 New Orleans Street is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and view my report, and here it is. So I have my feasibility analysis report. I'm going to go ahead and expand that in a second and show you what that looks like. But what I can do from here is if I notice anything off about the report, I can go ahead and request a review, and I can say that. And with this form, what I can do is go in and say, oh, the use permissions might need clarification. I don't really see that on the report. You can go ahead and send that to our team, and our architecture in-house team will go ahead and revise that and look for that in the report and give you an even more clear report in 1 to 2 days. There we go. So I just went ahead and expanded this report, and you can see this feasibility analysis report generated. You can see that's a project overview, a feasibility snapshot, executive summary, use permissions. So we have the site context, including the satellite view, the street view, and then we get into the executive summary. So here's what we know, that the base zoning is in this district and it's within this overlay and these overlays with direct links to that specific geospatial layer, as well as that specific geospatial layer 2 for the overlays. It will also pull in direct links to the zoning code and any specific code references that it finds too. So here it is saying summary of findings, new construction of an office on this square foot parcel, 6,268 square foot parcel. It is likely by right, according to the use table. And then here are the working inputs and assumptions, the site identification, including parcel area, overlays, IZDs, historic district, whether it applies to that, and the HDLC in New Orleans, for example, or wherever jurisdiction you are, and what that might look like, parking ratios, and specific use permissions, entitlements, and approval paths for whatever your project may be. Building envelope fit and spaces, parking, loading, and access, and then higher level regulatory considerations, including building code, environmental, stormwater infrastructure, such as utilities, flood zone, and different opportunities, constraints that might be supported within this parcel as well. Finally, there's a large list of references and sources, as well as assumptions that could affect the outcomes and limitations that Atria may have not picked up on that are clearly listed out so that you can go out and verify that yourself. So now you can see what Atria can do with just a project address. We're able to go out and extract information and conduct a site and feasibility analysis report using AI in any jurisdiction and any address across the United States within 10 to 15 minutes. We offer 2 plans for this feasibility and site analysis report, which are the site analysis starter. Your first report is entirely free to try out. And this site analysis starter is 10 reports a month for $100 a month. Or if you'd like to scale past that, 50 reports a month for $350 a month for our premium plan. Anything more than that, please feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to work with you. Thank you so much and super excited for you to try us out.